My dear students, Assalamu alaikum and good morning. After a long vacation of Eid ul-Fitr, we are going to start our study again. Hope all of you are fine. As all of you know that the present situation of COVID-19 is very threatening. We don't know when we would meet you at the when we would meet you at the BIC campus. I know everybody is missing the school, but don't be frustrated. Inshallah, you will come to the school again very soon. We can hope that everybody should pray to the Almighty so that the situation becomes normal. And until that time, we will continue our study through online platform. So after the vacation, we are going to start a new chapter. We have already finished 7 chapters. Now we are going to start chapter 8. So the name of the chapter is average. So average is it is a very much life oriented topic. In our everyday life we use it in different purpose. So at first we need to know what is average. When a set of quantities are given, the value obtained by dividing the sum of these quantities by the number of quantities in the set is called the average of these quantities. So actually the formula of average is sum of quantities divided by the number of quantities. We can find the average. So we can discuss an example. Some numbers are given here: 5, 7, 6, 8, 4 and 9. So we know that the formula of average is sum of all quantities or items divided by number of quantities. So at first we will find out the sum of these numbers. So sum of the given numbers are 5 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 4 plus 9 is equal to 39. And how many numbers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 numbers. So number of events is 6. So now according to the formula we will divide this sum by the number of events. So 39 divided by 6. So it will be the average, and if you reduce 39 divided by 6, 39 divided by 3 will be 13, 6 divided by 3 will be 2, and 13 divided by 2 will be the 6.5. So 6.5 is the average of these given numbers. So let's watch a video clip where two of our friends are discussing about the average. I think if you watch the video it will be more clear for you. So let's watch the video.
Jatin and Johnny are watching cricket match on TV. Jatin's favorite batsman, Prateek, is bowled out. Prateek scores just 27 runs. Jatin is very upset.
I wish he had scored a century. Look at his batting statistics. In the last 10 matches, he has scored 41, 25, 61, 23, 40, 10, 77, 100, 89 and 57. And today he scored just 27. Let me check the average number of runs he has scored in these last matches.
So his favorite batsman is out for 27. He's little bit upset, and you have already seen the scores the batsman made in his last 10 innings. So now what is average he is going to analyze. He is going to explain to his friend. Let's watch what are they discussing.
Average? What's that? And how will you find it? It's very simple. Average is a number which denotes the middle or central value of the given quantities. To calculate the average of two or more values, we add up all the numbers and divide the sum by the total number of values. Average is equal to sum of all the values divided by total number of values.
So average is equal to sum of all the values divided by total number of values.
If average is multiplied by the total number of values, then it gives sum of all the values. Sum of all the values is equal to average multiplied by total number of values.
So your friend is giving you another information. If you know the average of some numbers and total number of values of those numbers, you can find out the sum of the values, sum of all values. Okay, so how can you find average multiplied by total number of values? You will get the sum of the values.
Counting today's match, Pratik has been scoring 41, 25, 61, 23, 40, 10, 77, 100, 89, 57 and 27 in his last 11 matches. Let me now show you the steps to find his average run score. Step 1 is to find the sum of the values. So, 41 plus 25 plus 61 plus 23 plus 40 plus 10 plus 77 plus 100 plus 89 plus 57 plus 27 is equal to 550.
So sum of the values, that means runs in his last 11 innings, it is 550.
Step 2 is to count the total number of values, that is, the number of matches. Here, total number of values is 11.
So total number of values, that means number of matches he has played, the batsman played, it is 11. So now how can you find at the average? Let's watch.
Step 3 is to calculate average by dividing the sum of values by total number of values. Average is equal to 550 divided by 11 is equal to 50.
So what has he done? He has divided the total number of runs by the total number of innings, the sum of the values by the number of the values. So 550 divided by 11, 50. So 50 is the average of that batsman. I think the batsman is very good. 50 is very good average in any kind of format in cricket. So
thus, Pratik's average run score is 50 runs. That indeed was simple.
So the other friend told that was indeed. So from the video you can see that the average, finding the average is very simple, isn't it? So we will discuss another example. Here some numbers 3.6, 2.7, 4.1, 1.5 and 5.3 is are given. The difference is only these are the decimal numbers. You have already learned the decimal fraction, so it is not a problem for you to calculate the decimal numbers. So the similar procedure, you need to find out the sum of the numbers, that means 3.6 plus 2.7, 4.1 plus 1.5 plus 5.3. so if you add these numbers, decimal numbers, it will be 17.2. So now how many numbers are given here? 3.6, 2.7, 4.1, 1.5 and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of events is 5. So you need to divide the sum of the number 17.2 divided by the number of events. So 17.2 divided by 5 is 3.44. So 3.44 is the average of these numbers. So I think it's very clear to you. It's very easy, very simple. Now there will be some homework for you. The homework is this, page number 19, page number 90 of your book. Solve these problems, find the average of these numbers. So I think it will be very, very easy for you. But if you have any problem, you can ask me the question through the Viber group. So the summary of today's class, we have learned 3 formulas. One is average, so sum of the all items divided by average sum of the all items divided by number of items, and if you know the average and number of items, you can find out the sum of items by multiplying average into number of items. And if you know the total numbers, total sum and the average, you can find out the number of items. So total number total sum divided by average is equal to number of items. So that's all for today. Hope you have enjoyed the class. So next until the next class, Allah Hafiz.